So I just had a birthday and my husband got me the Black Enchantment Oracle and I'm so excited. Anyone that knows me knows that I love creepy cards. I love vintage looking cards. Anything that gives off like creepy fortune teller vibes. Love it. So this deck, I will do a walkthrough. I'll flip the camera around and just flip through all the cards so you guys can see them like I normally do. But this deck is so awesome that I just wanted to go through. You have to print the guidebook. It's a digital guidebook, and so I printed the guidebook, and this is such an in-depth deck. I know that this isn't going to be for everyone, so I don't see me using it a lot. Like, I might pull cards for people, but I don't see myself using it like in my client readings because not everyone likes like the creepy, you know, ghoulish, demon, witchy kind of cards. So, but definitely for myself, I think this will probably become my most used deck. And because it's just such a deep deck, like it provides such deep readings. And so I just wanted to go over a few of my favorite cards with you. Also, and like I'll show all of this when I flip the camera around, but it has, this is the Mildred Payne's Oracle Black Enchantment. And it comes with all this extra. Like this is supposed to be a photo of her in the Fenwood Coven from 1933. I love all of this. But yeah, so I will go through all of this, but just give me 1 second. I'm going to pull out some of my favorite cards and just go over the meanings with you so that you can see what I'm talking about the guidebook, okay? 1 sec. Okay, so I just pulled a few cards. It's really hard because they're like all my favorite, but just to give you an example of the guidebook. So this one is Slaymates. A trio of skeleton children hold hands and dance together unaware or uncaring of their morbid situation. So then the book lists both a shadow meaning and a light meaning. So the dark meaning is ignoring an impending problem, neglecting to take care of a serious situation. Light meaning is not stressing over what cannot be controlled, living carefree for the moment, and putting all worries off for tomorrow. So that's really neat. Like, this is gonna be like a great deck for shadow work. But it's not an all dark deck. I mean, it has a light meaning as well, which you wouldn't really expect by the artwork. People automatically judge oracles like these, you know, and they're like, oh, it's a really dark deck. I didn't want that. But yeah, it's definitely a well-rounded, in-depth deck. So then number 9, this is also one of my favorite cards. This is the Sick Witch. A witch filled with sickness and decay vomits into a golden chalice. 2 deplorable creatures stand beside her. One offers assistance while the other scratches himself in confusion. So the dark meaning for this card is sickness, disease, the poor results of physical neglect or bad habits. And the light meaning is ridding yourself of toxins, cleansing the body and the soul, and your mind in a complete purge. How neat is that? I cannot get over these meanings of these cards. I love them. Okay, so number 11. I love this. Spilled Secrets. Skeleton pallbearers dropped the black coffin they were carrying on the way to the gravesite, exposing the body of a murdered woman. So the dark meaning is a bad mistake with dire consequences, dropping the ball, incompetence, or lack of cooperation. And the light meaning, evil deeds finally uncovered for the world to see and revealing the truth. All things brought to light. I love it. Okay, so that's just an example. All of these have a light and dark meaning. Super in-depth deck. This is going to be so much fun. I'm going to switch the camera around and we'll go through this. Again, these are the Mildred Payne's Black Enchantment Oracle. I love them. Oh my gosh. Okay.